This story dates back to the time where I was in elementary school. I was always a shy kid. I really liked my teacher, Miss Ash. She was a really nice lady. But one day, I noticed this man teacher. His name was Mr. Evans. I was confused because I didn't see Miss Ash. The class started and a man announced to the class that his name is Mr. Evans and that he would be our substitute teacher for today. I didn't think too much of it at first. The first thing I noticed was that he was a little strange. As class went on, I started becoming very creeped out by this man. Right before class ended, Mr. Evans asked to see me after class. I had no clue what this was for, but I agreed because he was my teacher. School ended, I went up to Mr. Evans and I asked why he wanted to see me after class. He told me to wait until all the kids had left the classroom. That's the first thing I found to be very strange, but then I thought maybe it was something personal. After all the students left the classroom, Mr. Evans went over to the door and locked it. He then put something on the window of the door so no one could see through it. At this point, I felt really uncomfortable. I was trying to leave, but Mr. Evans threatened to write me up if I left. He then went over to me and smiled. He then apologized for what he was about to do. I was so scared. Just then, we heard a knock at the door. Mr. Evans goes to the door and opens it. It's one of my friends, Alex. I tested Alex earlier for us to walk home together. Because I didn't feel comfortable with Mr. Evans. Alex said he was here to get me. I ran out of that classroom with Alex and told him everything. We then told my parents the whole story. My parents reported this incident to the principal. Ever since then, Mr. Evans has been nowhere to be found. I always wonder what he was going to do to me if my friend Alex didn't knock on the door. I guess I'm just happy things worked out the way they did.